Just a quick one on magazines. I get a lot of useful collage material from magazines. This is Country Living Vintage Home I bought yesterday. Quite often you can get an idea about the flavour of a magazine, whether you're going to be able to use lots of it or not. This one had lots of little images. You can cut frames out for borders, or if you're stopping for coffee or tea or whatever anywhere, you can use cut out coffee cups. We've got seats, we've got little edgings for things, nice patterns, foliage, trays, textures, little A that I cut out. There's lots of little useful things you can get from a magazine that you can use, and some of the colouring and the styling is brilliant on some of the pieces. I've torn some of the pages out. I thought I'd go through a few just to give you an idea. So these bits, this is a mantelpiece, but some of these strips could be useful, or you could cut the frame out and have the frame as a border of a page. The jacket, so you could put the jacket on a page, and you could fill in a head and arms. That might be quite fun. The seat you could use, bits of lighting. Again, date, so this would be perfect for a date, for being away, or a time for doing something. The stone might be useful as a kind of border. You cut that out. Stars, this could be flooring, or it could be a border to a page. If you're having a luxurious bath while you're away, you might not want an image of a bath. Or you could use the rug as a border for a page. These you could use as text lines on a page, so you could use a snippet of that and you could use it as text on the page, or you could write around the star. Again, more texture, so you could cut triangles out like this that I've cut out of just normal paper, but you could use that for triangles, or you could cut hearts out, or again you could use it as a border for a page. These little things could be just decorative details, or you could draw faces on them, or you could go around a page so you've got kind of half circles on both sides of the page that make a nice border down the side. Again, nice images of trees, and a nice plate, and the jug you might cut out, the candle. Again, if you're going somewhere cold, some images of being warm, being cosy might be quite nice. You could cut that box out that's got things in it. Lots of things that you're doing. If you go somewhere and you listen to live music, it might be useful to have a radio to illustrate. Again, lots of nice natural things on here. So you could cut the semicircle out of the rug, or you could cut the cabinet, or the kind of comfy bed up here. You might want to use the strip of the wood as a line across your page, maybe. Again, nice comfy bed, so you could cut that out and do it as an illustration for the end of the day page maybe, and you could use the white area for writing on. Pine cones and coffee canisters would be quite useful. These are colours that I really liked in this page. I think I might keep this as a jug, but I really like the mottled kind of, where I'm going it's quite mountainous, so these could be good colours to use. And this could be, you could cut that out, that section out, or this, or the circles. Lots of things you can cut out on this page. So you've got half circles that you could use as a border, and you could write along this edge of the rim. It's got a nice circle on these as well. I always love a wooden spoon, so I'll definitely be using that somewhere. And the wildflowers, again, you could cut that in half, and then you've got half on one page and half on the other, on the next page. Nice little cushion. So I if there's a bath where you're going, you can put that out to illustrate if you're having a soak after a long day's walking maybe. Again, lots of bits, so you could cut out sections of this and you could use the as text areas. Cutlery is good if you're doing your menu for what you're eating in the evening. It's quite nice to have a knife and fork that can accompany it, or a plate, and you could write what you have to eat on there if you like to make a note of what food you have. Another bath. I'll probably go through these and just cut out images that I might want and then store them in a little wallet that I can take, a little plastic wallet that I can take with me and use. So you might want a roof line or the sky or a little bit of grass that you can use as border to your page. It'll be part of a bigger image. So I won't go through all the ones that I've got, but obviously you can see where you can cut smaller images out. And they're quite useful in your book. Some of those might give you an idea in case you've not thought of using magazines before now. They'll find a good home in your book, I'm sure.